Hey, hi, hello friends, I'm back with another video, and I decided it's been a long time since I've done any sort of book haul, and I really wanted to get some books, but I didn't have any money, and I don't have any money, so I decided I would go and stop at my local library since I was home this weekend, and I got out a total of 6 books, well 5 books and 1 graphic novel, so I'm just going to jump right in and show you the books I got because I'm really excited for them. So the first book that I'm currently reading is Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. I'm with Silverson. And this is a very well-known graphic novel here on BookTube. I've been waiting for eternity for this to be in at my library, and they finally had it. And lucky me, I was the one to get to pick it up today, and I am super duper excited to be reading this. It's basically about this girl who is a shapeshifter named Nimona, and she's helping out Blackheart here, Lord Blackheart, who is this evil villain. And Golden Loin here is the nice person, pretty much, and just some crazy things happen, but I'm super excited to be reading this. I am almost halfway through, slash about halfway through. After I finish this video, I should say, I'm going to sit down and continue reading this just because I want to finish it, and I'm super duper excited to have this in my possession and to be able to read it. I'm loving it so far. The next book is one that I've also been waiting for at the library. I didn't put any of these on hold just because a lot of the times the holds can take a while and I don't know when I would be able to get to them since I'm at college, but this is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. This is the first book in the trilogy, I believe, and I'm super duper excited to be reading this. I don't really know exactly what this is about, and it doesn't really give an accurate description within the book, but I kind of want to go into this blind without really knowing. I know a few things about the main character just from the inner blurb, but I'm super excited to be reading this, and I hope that I don't get too attached just because the library doesn't have the other books in, but if I do get too attached, I'm pretty sure I can find ebooks somewhere. The next book, I'm all really excited for these books, but I am super excited for this one along with Nimona, and that is The Rose Society by Marie Lu. This is the second book to the young elites, and I was going to buy this book, and I decided that I wouldn't waste the money on it just yet until I have read it. I don't want to buy a book that I'm not going to like, and I've been waiting for this to be in my library just like Nimona, and I got lucky and they had it. This is the second book, like I said, to the young elites, and if you haven't read the young elites, it's basically I don't really know how to explain it. It's this girl who has like certain powers, and it's just really awesome. I don't really remember the full explanation of the first book, but I do remember the ending of the first book, so hopefully that can help me in reading this. But I'm not going to give you any explanation on this just because I don't want to read the inner blurb and spoil myself for anything. But also I don't want to spoil you guys for the Young Elites. But if you haven't read the Young Elites yet, I definitely suggest you pick it up just because it is super amazing, and I'm so excited to be getting into this book. Hopefully I can get to it soon. It is finals week, but I really want to get some reading done just because it'll help me de-stress. And the cover is super duper pretty. I just really love the cover. Next is a book I'm really iffy about. I've been having it on hold on Overdrive, which is the online ebook thing where you can check out ebooks from like your local library, and they haven't had it. Well, I haven't had it on hold. I've had it in my wish list. They haven't had it, so I saw it at the library and I decided I would pick it up. I've been very iffy about it, like I said, and that is The Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. Everybody loves Vampire Academy and everybody raves about it on book here. And everybody raves about it here on BookTube, but I've been really iffy about it just because, one, I haven't read any vampire novels since Twilight, essentially. Well, at least novels that haven't been like directly vampire related, and this one is deep in vampires and everything like that, but I also don't even really know the full synopsis or description of it, and just the fact that this cover is so ugly makes me not want to read the books. I definitely like the new covers a lot better, but I'm gonna give it a try, see what all the hubbub is about with this book, and if I don't like it, then I don't have to continue on with the series. But if I do like it, Overdrive has the rest of the books and my library has the rest of the books, so we will see. So the next book is kind of a nostalgic type book, one that I've read back in junior high, I think it was, and I really want to reread it because I didn't realize it was part of a trilogy, and that is the City of Ember, and it's basically a city that doesn't have any electricity, and I'm gonna say that I am super duper excited. And I remember watching the movie for this, and there was like this weird giant mole rat thing trying to kill people. I don't even know if this is the correct thing, but I'm still excited about it. And on the back it has like this awesome little map thing, and we all know that if a book has a map of any sort associated with it, it's bound to be good, just because adventures with maps are awesome. So I picked the City of Ember up, and I'm definitely going to speed through this, and I'm excited to reread this because I remember this used to be like one of my all-time favorite books when I was little. And then lastly, continuing on with the series, I've been reading since I essentially met Zach's family and Zach's dad. This is Deeply Odd by Dean Koontz. This is the sixth book, I believe, in the Thomas series, and basically this book is about Thomas, but he's helping live people instead of dead people, and I'm really excited to get into this because that means there's one last book left for me to read in the series, and this one seems definitely very interesting just because the premise isn't based upon dead people, but it is based upon living people and murder. I'm not gonna really fully explain this book just because it wouldn't ruin the previous books, but you definitely have to read the beginning of Thomas books to understand basically every other book, just because it references things from the past books. Does that make sense? I feel like it makes sense, but in my mind, but to you, it might not. So these are the 7 books I checked out of the library. Actually, just kidding, I don't know how to math. These are the 6 books I checked out of the library, and they're really heavy, but I am hoping to have a readathon of books here soon, just because I haven't read much, and I do want to get some books read and finished for the month of April. I currently have 2 books read. I'm almost finished with Nimona, so that would make it 3, and then I'm also reading Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, so we shall see if I can get those done, and if I do, I'm gonna try and binge read some books here because there are currently 5 or 6 days left of April. I'm feeling pretty confident in myself to get some books done. So like I said, those are all the books I got checked out at the library, but if you have read any of them and have any thoughts and opinions of them, you should leave those in the comments down below. I would love to chit chat with you guys because it's what makes my day whenever I see comments on my videos. Also, you know what else makes my day? If you give this video a huge thumbs up and hit that red button down below to be notified, and subscribe to my channel so you can be told whenever I post new videos. I believe this is the end for this video, so until next time, bye guys!